What's up, everybody out there in good old YouTube land? How you guys doing this morning, this afternoon, this evening, depending on where you are at in the world? My voice, a little bit hoarse. I think I'm getting sick or something like that, but the videos must go on. Alright, so today we are going to be having a live kind of first look at the new iJoy Limitless XL Tank right there. Keep in mind, not a full review, just got it today, figured I would just show it off a little bit. Some people were asking about it, so it's not going to be a full review. This is my first time actually seeing it. I've never even seen it before. Never used it, so we're going to check it out, check out the coil, the rebuildable section, the tank itself, and we're going to fill it up. We're going to vape on it and see how it vapes, alright? This is a live look for those of you out there that are new to the whole live look thing. For everyone in chat, hold all your questions to the end of the video, so for those that are watching the replay, they don't have to sit through all the nonsense. All right, so what's up, everybody in chat? How's everyone doing? And yeah, let's get on with this. Let's try to make it quick. I can't guarantee anything, but I'm gonna do my best to make it quick. But we all know how I like to do it when things are quick. All right, so I'm just rotating, adjusting some screens here. Alright, so since I only have one tank and one coil head, I can't really break the coil head apart or anything else. I can't vape on the tank beforehand. I usually like a company to send me two pieces so that way I can break stuff apart and use it while I'm showing it to you guys. But in this case, we just got one tank. So at the moment, I'm vaping on my vaporized Nomad's Boss 3000 DNA 200. This thing is badass with the Goon RDA. And then later on in the video, after we check out the XL, we'll fill it up and we'll throw that onto the Boss 3000. And we'll watch this thing light up. Apparently this thing has lights in it. It lights up. So I'm curious to see that. It's going to be pretty interesting. So let's have a vape and then we'll get into it. Oh, the Goon. I love the Goon. Nice. Even though it is only a quick look, today's e-liquid, I actually shouted it out, or I talked about it a week or so ago. This is by, I'm going to say Modis or Modis. Really good stuff right here. This is the Akuma one, right? Yeah, the Akuma. A little pricey, but really good stuff. If you guys, it's like a custardy, like pastry kind of vape. Really good. But once again, I already talked about it, so I'm not going to go too much into it. All right, let's get to the XL. The XL was sent over by 3avape.com. 3avape.com. And if you guys are interested, I believe they have pre-orders going on at the moment for one of these. $49.99. 50 bucks. For the XL. You can also pick up the coil heads. A 3-pack of coil heads for this one will run you $12.50 over at 3A Vape. I do have some links posted in the description. And also, I'm going to show you guys the new color options for the iJoy Limitless Plus RDTA. They have 3 new color options that just came out. I'll show you guys those. Links for those will also be in the description. The new colors for the Limitless are available, but the XL is still on pre-order. When this will be released, I'm assuming sometime this month, but yeah, that's going to be that. All right, so what else do I want to cover? Anything else? Is that it? I think that's going to be it. Let me have a drink. I don't know what I got going on here with the throat. I'm losing my voice for some reason. Maybe hanging out in G-Spot and doing too many live looks. I think I lost my voice. Alright, so with all that said, let's dive down. Let's have an up-close look at the iJoy Limitless XL. Alrighty guys, here we are, up close and personal with the XL. Just let me maneuver things here. Alright, so presentation box looks just like the Limitless Plus. Everything kind of remains the same on there. What do you get in the package? You're going to get the XL tank. You're going to have a 1.15 ohm coil already pre-installed. You're going to have the chuff cap already installed. You're also going to get a spare 4 ml Pyrex glass tank. Inside there, you're going to have some organic cotton, some O-rings, some pre-made Clapton coils, and some post screws. You're going to also get a dual coil RBA section. And we'll look more into these in a moment. And you're also going to get a single coil RBA section. And you'll notice we have the coils already installed. And then you're also going to get a replaceable top cap. This one will allow you to use your own 510 drip tips on there. Alright, so let's have a peek at the XL. Pretty big size tank. 25 millimeters in diameter. 55 millimeters tall from the top to the bottom. This one does hold 4 mLs of e-liquid, as I told you earlier. At the top right here, we have an 11.5 millimeter stainless steel chuff cap. It's kind of built into the top cap. You cannot use your own 510 drip tips on this particular cap, but if you remove the cap, you'll notice that we do have top fill on this one. Huge fill ports. You can install this cap right here. And then once that cap is installed, you can use your own 510 drip tips. This particular one is a little bit tight, trying to get in there. There we go. And it also makes it a little bit shorter tank. We're going to stick with the chuff cap for this one. Alright, so we got your 4 ml Pyrex glass tank. The airflow on this one, it's like a fan style airflow. It doesn't actually have a fan on it, but at the bottom you'll see it has this like kind of fan look to it. And you adjust the airflow. You can, shut it down completely. You can open it wide open. And when it's sitting on your mod, the airflow comes in along the bottom edges right there. And if you're wondering, can you adjust it while it's sitting on your mod? Yeah, you can kind of get your finger, your nail right in here, and you can actually adjust the airflow, or you could just turn the cap. But if it's sitting on your mod, it might be just a little bit easier just to stick your nail right there and adjust it. I don't have a measurement on these air holes because they're kind of strange, but this one has a lot of airflow. A lot of airflow. So 510 pin at the bottom is non-adjustable. Now it does stick out quite a bit, as you can see there. Actually, it sticks out a lot, but I don't believe in using sub-ohm tanks on hybrid mech mods, so I'm going to be against it. If you want to use it on a hybrid, by all means, go ahead, but I'm a firm believer in not using sub-ohm tanks on a hybrid. Bad idea. You can use them on mech mods, but not on a hybrid mech mod, because this pin does float and it does move around. So, all right, so let's crack this thing open. Once again, we do have top fill. Just remove the base. Have a look at that in a moment, and you'll notice the chimney section on the inside, we have XL. Kind of cool. The chimney section you can disassemble it, but at the moment I don't think I'm going to, because I was trying to take apart a sense tank and I ended up slicing my finger open because the sense tanks are pretty sharp. But this one, you can disassemble it for cleaning if needed. And you'll see all the laser etching on the inside. We have the Limitless logo. Then we have the iJoy logo. Then we have an O-ring that popped off. So let's have a look at the base and the build deck here. So Here's one of the pre-made coils. Once again, a 3-pack of these will run you around $12.50. And they're using, I guess there's a light inside of these coils. Now, since they only sent this one coil, I can't take it apart for you guys because I actually want to vape on it and use it. But if they sent over extras, I would have taken it apart. But it's a fairly big coil. I mean, it's pretty huge, actually, 0.15. This one, they rate anywhere from 50 watts up to 215 watts. That's a pretty big range. So we'll try to break this one in and see if we can get it up to 200 watts. But I'll be pretty amazed if I can vape on this at 200 watts. Fairly big coil. Let's see if I have something to compare it next to. Let me see. Here is the... Well, this is the RBA section. This is probably not a good comparison, but let's compare it up next to a Beast TFV8 RBA section, which is pretty much the same size as a coil head. And as you can see, it's pretty much almost the same size as the Beast coil heads. So, fairly big coil heads there. Alright, and the base, as you can see, we do have a floating pin right there, and that pin does come in contact with the bottom. Alright, so it's pretty simple here. I'd like to know where the light is inside this, but I guess we'll find that out once we fire it up. Alright, let's have a look at the RBA sections. There we go. Dual coil, single coil. They do come pre-built. And as you'll see along the sides right there, those are going to be your juice ports, and then the airflow is going to come in from the center right there, from the bottom. And it seems like they have some type of fuse Clapton or staple. I'm not sure what kind of coil that is exactly, but one thing I've noticed about building on this, I don't know if it's going to be tricky or not, because they don't have post holes. They have these little kind of slots cut out. So it's going to accommodate really thick gauge wire, as you can see there. It's probably not going to clamp down thinner gauge wire. So if you're using something standard or like a small Clapton wire, chances are it might have an issue clamping it down. So this one's probably going to only accommodate thicker builds. And same thing, well, not the same thing, but the dual coil section, or the dual coil RBA, is a little bit different. You can see we do kind of have post holes, but that screw head kind of holds everything down. So once again, larger gauge builds on this one also. Airflow comes in, once again, from the bottom. The wicking channels are a little small. As you can see there, they're a little on the small side. So you can see that we have some fairly big diameter coils on this one. So you're probably going to end up having to trim the ends of your wick just to tuck it down inside that wicking channel, because they are fairly small. And then the e-liquid comes in along the side right there. And I will do a fresh build on these, and I'll vape on these for about a week or so, and I'll give you guys a follow-up on what I think about the RBA sections on the XL tank. But for the quick look, we're going to focus primarily on the pre-made coil section, all right? Okay, so I think that pretty much covers up the up close. Let's fill this thing up. If I can get it back together. We're going to fill it up. We're going to prime the coil head on this one, and we're going to have a vape on it and see what it's like. So just like every other, wow, am I, there we go. All right, so let me grab some liquid. I'm going to use a liquid that I always use, so I know exactly what it tastes like. Some banana bondage from Adore e-liquid. And with a brand new coil head, I like to really saturate and flood the coil. It's better to flood it than to not put enough liquid in there and end up burning the coil head. So I'm just going to flood it. That's just the way I do it. Put some e-liquid along the sides right there. Yes, I'm making a big old mess. But that's how I roll. Gotta be messy. I'm gonna have a lot of spit back probably my first vape. That's okay. Alright, so we're flooding pretty bad here, so we got enough liquid in there, I believe. So let's take this. Where does that O-ring go? I had an O-ring. Alright, the O-ring is there. The O-ring popped off. And I don't quite remember where it was supposed to go, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to find out once I get it all together and this thing starts leaking on me. I think it goes... Oh, we'll find out. It's not a big concern at the moment. Alright, so let's fill it up. This one does not have juice flow control also. So in case you're wondering, we do not have any juice flow control. That looks pretty cool. The whole XL on the inside. Alright, let's just fill it up. Right there's about good, I think. Let's not get too crazy. Alright, let's use a chuff cap. And let's wipe up some of this mess that I created. And we're going to jump back up and we'll have a vape on it. And we'll check it out at 50 watts. And we'll check it out at 200 watts. Alright, so with all that said, let's jump back up and let's have a vape. Be right back. Alrighty, there you have it, guys. Up close and personal with the iJoy XL. And I'm just cleaning up my my mess here. Yeah, I do that all the time. When I first use a brand new coil for a sub-ohm tank, I always just flood it. I just prefer to flood it. It's just the way I do. I know some people just do like 5 drops or so, but I like to flood it because... I don't know. I'm kind of paranoid and worried that it's going to, dry hit or burn the cotton or something. So, all right. So let's grab our Boss 3000 here and let's pop this bad boy on. I'm still wondering where that O-ring was supposed to go. Probably along the glass tank section, I'm assuming, or somewhere. It's not leaking yet, so... All right. Is the airflow... I gotta get used to the airflow on this one because the airflow's on the bottom. Alright, airflow's wide open. I just want to see this thing light up. Seriously, that's what I want to see. I'm excited because it lights up. Alright, so we're going to start it low. Start at 50 watts. Let me move this over here. Yes, there is a coupon code for banana bondage. I believe it's either WWFD or Vaping Fagin. Alright, so here we go. 50 watts. Are we lighting up yet? Are we lighting up? I don't know. Let's have a vape. Wow. That's really weak. It's almost like I don't even feel anything coming out. So I guess this one probably does require a lot of power. It is a quad coil, so technically I guess you can vape it at 50 watts, but you're not really going to feel much. Is there a light on this thing? Oh yeah, there is a light. Probably, I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a light in there. It's not like super bright, but... Alright, my battery's almost dead here on the XL. Let me see if I can crank it to 200 without going dead. Or actually, you know what? We'll go to 100 first. Ah, there we go. Much better. 100 watts. Much, much better. Alright, so... Let me change mods here because the battery's about to die on me. Let me break out my lovely Triad. The battery's not dead in there. You figure I would have all this stuff kind of ready prior to the live thing, but I don't. Alright. Alright, so let's go back up to... Where are we at here? We're at 78. Let's go to 83 watts. Wow. This thing has a lot of airflow, and I think could handle a lot of power. I'm afraid to take it to 200, but we'll slowly take it to 200. Let's go to 100 now. Whew, I'm scared. I wonder if the light gets brighter the higher you go. Yeah, the light's like, if you look, the light is like underneath the coil. You guys see that light in there? So it does light up a little bit. Whew, wow. All right, good flavor. Lots of vapor. Wow, really hit me in the throat. I'm afraid, but we're going to do it. Let's go to 125. Keep in mind, it's still a brand new coil, so I probably shouldn't be doing this early on. But, got to do what I got to do. All right, let's do 123. 123. I'm afraid. Sure my lungs are ready for this one. Wow. 123. Still not warm. The tank itself is getting hot. It's getting really hot, actually. The glass is hot. The top is hot. The chuff cap, it's warm, but it's still, you can still vape on it. No spit back, though. Zero spit back. But we do have a hot tank. All right, let's go to, let's just go to 150. Let's go crazy here. 150. Oh, man, why am I doing this? I don't know. I have never ran any sub-ohm tank on 150 watts, but let's give it a shot. Let me get back here a little bit. All right, 150. Whew. Yeah, it can do 150. Oh, man. With my messed up throat, and 150 watts, that don't go together. But yeah, it's not burning. I don't think my throat can handle 200 watts, but let's do it. If I die on camera, I hope you guys come to my funeral. We're going to bring it all the way up to 200 watts. There we are. 200 watts. What's the resistance there? 0.15, right on the head. Oh, I'm afraid. I'm really afraid. Seriously, I am. Let's make sure this thing is nice and juiced up. Let me have a drink first. I'm scared. I'm terrified. All right, here we go. It's not going to be a very deep inhale, but it'll be an inhale. Here we go. 200 watts. Oh, wait a minute. Weak battery. Okay, let me bump it down to 1. God damn it. Let me go down to 190. God damn it. It won't let me get down. Alright. We're doing it at 189 watts because my Triad has a half a battery. So 189, close enough. Oh, never mind. It won't let me do it. Damn it. Alright, let me grab a different mod here. This one got a full battery. All my batteries are dead on all my devices. Alright, this one has a full battery. Let's do it on here. Gotta love when things are live. Nothing's perfect when you're live. Alright. Let's take this super hot tank. Wow, this thing is really hot. Screw it on here. All right, now we can crank it up to 200 watts. There we go. 200. Bam. All right. Now we can do it. Yeah, my triad was at it had the battery indicator was at half. See, look, I'm at half. And if I click it, bam, weak it says check battery. So I guess you got to have full battery life when you go to 200 watts. All right, 200 watts. Let's try it. Here it goes. I'm scared. Wow. Yep. It can do 200 watts. I don't know who the hell has the lung capacity or the wow, that's hot. So yeah, it can do 200 watts, no problem. It's just hot as hell. Whew, let's bump it back down to something realistic. All right. I'm going to go down to something normal, like let's go down to 80 watts. All right, so there you have it, guys, the XL. Anywhere from 50 to 200. I think they said did they say 215 watts? Yeah, they said 215 watts, but my DNA is only capable of 200 watts. So, yeah, it can do 50 to 215. Whew. Pretty damn hot, though. Much better, 80 watts. All right, so there you have it, guys. Quick look, first impression, whatever you want to call it. Just don't call it a review on the iJoy XL. So far, it's a nice tank. It competes with the Smoke Beast. Some pretty beefy coils. I think the coils on this one can actually handle much higher wattages than the Beast tank. The price on the coils, $12.50 for a 3-pack. Depending on how long these coil heads last, I really can't tell you yet. I'll give you guys an update and let you know. The little light feature is kind of tacky, but it's not all that bright, so I don't think it's not gonna really bother you. If you're vaping it at night or in a dark room, it might look kind of cool, but construction on the tank seems nice. The RBA sections, I'm very curious to build on them to see how easy they're going to be to build on with the way the posts are designed. The wicking channels on the dual coil one seem a little on the small side, but I'm very curious to try it. It is nice to have some builds already pre-installed on there. Filling it, really easy. The airflow control, let's see, adjusting the airflow control while it's on your mod. How hard is that? Let's try to figure it. Let's see. Oh, no, it's not hard at all. If you grab at the very, very bottom, you can adjust it. And wide open, it has a lot of airflow, but it still has a little bit of restriction. It's not completely completely wide open. When compared to the Beast tank, let's just I got one laying right here in front of me. Let's do a quick comparison on airflow. Wow, that's well, I don't have a build in it at the moment on the RBA section on the Beast, but the airflow seems to be just a hair bit more wide open than on the XL, but still they both have plenty of airflow. Yeah, it's just a tad bit more restricted on the XL, but still not bad. If you're into higher wattage sub-ohm tanks, if you like, 100, 150, 200 watts, this might be one to look into. Pretty interesting. I'm curious to try it with my standard 510 drip tip with a standard build at a normal wattage, but so far so good. No leaking, even with that missing O-ring. Where's that O-ring go? Oh, I think the O-ring goes onto the... Nope, doesn't go there. I gotta find out where that O-ring fell off at. But yeah, so far so good. Alright, so, did I cover everything? I think I covered everything. Oh, I didn't show you guys the new colors of the pluses. Alright, so that's going to be it pretty much for the XL. So far, it's not bad. So far, it's pretty good. I'll give you guys a follow-up on that sometime in a week or so. Let me show you guys the new colors for the Plus. Everything remains the same. Nothing changes, but they just have new colors. They have the green one right here. Should have showed you this in the up close, but yeah, there's the green one. We now have a blue one. I'm not a big fan of blue, but there's blue for you. And we now have a stainless. And we still have the kind of like tattoo design going on. They're not just plain colors. There's the stainless one. I like the stainless in the red one. Green one's pretty sweet too. What we're going to do for one of these, we'll do it for the blue one. Why don't we do it for the blue one? We're going to do a giveaway. So if you're watching the replay or if you're in chat right now, all you guys got to do is just comment in the comment section and like the video. That's it. If you're watching it live, wait for the live stream to end. Go into the comment section, leave a comment, like the video. If you're watching the replay, leave a comment below. And we'll do a giveaway for the blue Limitless Plus RDTA. And I'll I'll also throw in, where are they at? I lost them already. We'll also throw in, if I can find them, here we go. We're going to throw in three little canisters of pre-made coils from Advanced Vape Supply right here. Some Clapton coils, some fuse Clapton, and what are these? I don't know what these ones are. Oh, these are also Clapton coils. I think you get like 10 coils, 20, you get like 25 coils total. So you'll have some new coils to start up the Plus, and yeah, I think that's going to be it. I think we covered everything. Pretty quick and simple. I think that was fairly quick, right? About 20 minutes. All right, so if you're watching the replay, you guys can pretty much cut it off here. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to hop in chat, and I'm going to answer some questions. If I missed anything on the tank, I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys got. Other than that, if you're watching the replay, thanks for watching. All right, so what's up, everyone in chat? Do we have any questions pertaining to the XL? I know everyone likes to go off topic, but let's see what we got here. Oh, what's up, everyone? How's everyone doing? The bandana logo, there we go. I don't know why I call it the tattoo, but bandana logo. The green one looks nice. Yeah, I like the green. I like the red and the stainless the most. Thank you, Canthal Killers is in chat. Wow, he's alive. I didn't know he was alive still. He's alive. What's up, Canthal? What's the flavor like compared to the Beast? Good question. The coil is still new. Like, you know, I just broke it in, so I don't want to, at the moment, like right now, in this point in time, I think the Beast has better flavor, but I gotta let the coil head break in at least for a few hours. So after a few hours, hopefully the flavor improves, but it still has good flavor, but just not as good as the Beast. But once again, I think that's only because it's not broken in yet. So let me break the coil in, and I'll let you guys know. The O-ring between the top cap and the tank. Thank you. That's where it goes? All right, appreciate it. I didn't even know where I lost it at. Thank you. What's up there? Young Track? I'm saying that completely wrong. How much is the XL? The XL is $49.99 at 3A Vape. Links are in the description. 3-pack of coil heads, $12.50. How's the Beast Baby? It's not bad, but comparing it to the Beast, I much prefer the Beast over the Baby. Condensation and leaking due to bottom airflow? No leaking at all. No condensation yet. This thing is not leaking. Not a drip. It did have a few leaks in the very beginning because I flooded the coil head, but as of now, I don't got no leaking. What's up there, Andy McDonald? For the RDTA Plus, are they bringing the V1 top cap back from when it was first released? Are they? Good question. I don't think they are. Hold on, let me check here. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait. Let me check the package here. That was a good find, actually. All right, so we get the we got the drip tip adapter right here. Hold on, let me just double check this. All right, so there's what comes. Hold on, let me click on what I'm looking at here. So there's what it comes with right out of the box. And then it comes with this. You could plug this in, beef it up a little bit, and then that also will, I believe, accommodate your drip tip. Do I have a drip tip anywhere? I just lost my drip tip. Drip tip, there you are. I believe it will use your own drip tip. Wow, this thing is tight. Hold on, let me just triple check. Let me triple check. Yeah, and then if you want, you can plug your own drip tip into the top and look really weird, but I believe it's the same top cap as the Plus. As the first Plus, right? Am I not mistaken? Or am I... It's the Delrin that's screwed onto the stainless steel airflow control ring, and you screw that on, and there you go. So I believe it's the same one. I haven't used my Plus in a while, but I believe it's the same one. All right, let's see what else we got here. How's the flavor on the notch coils? There are no notch coils on this one. Compared to the avocado, I hate the avocado. I would never compare anything to that thing. I hate that atomizer. Oh, I hate it. What were the types of coils? I'm not sure. It doesn't say on the box the type of coils. As far as, are you referring to the RBA section, or are you referring to the coil head? The coil head is a quad coil. They don't tell you anything about it being stainless or anything. I did look through the specs. They don't say that they're stainless. I want to assume they're stainless, but they don't say it anywhere on here. Let me, hold on. Bear with me here. Let me grab something real quick. All right, where's that at? Right there. Let me just double check and see if they do actually state that they're stainless. 22... 18 just says pre-made 0.15 light up coil. Yeah, it doesn't. They don't say if it's stainless or Kanthal. Since they're not stating stainless steel, I'm going to assume they're made of Kanthal. All right, let's see. Does the Griffin Kennedy drip tip fit in the Limitless XL mark? Good question. Let's check that out. So let me grab the Kennedy. Where's it at? So much crap on this desk. Here's the Kennedy. Oh. Oh. We might have a winner. Let's see. All right, so no, it's a tight fit. You know, we don't have the O-ring inside of here, so this doesn't have an O-ring either. So it doesn't fit on there. But if you want to use your own drip tip, just swap the top cap out with the 510 top cap, and you can use your own drip tip. So, yeah. But this does not fit in here because there is no O-ring in there. So that would be a negative. Oh, let's see what else. Yeah, Advanced Vape Supply really has some awesome pre-made coils. Those are the coils I use in all my atomizers. And they actually have, they now have alien coils too. They sent me over a pack of their alien coils, and they're actually being made by someone. I forgot the name of the guy, but he's on Instagram, and he's the dude that makes their alien coils for them. And they're like micro alien coils to where you can use them on a mech mod too, which is pretty cool. All right, any other questions we have here? All right, I think that might be it. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the Mini Mad Hatter RDA? Wow, that's an old one. The Mini Mad Hatter, I think I reviewed. It has the flip-up top cap. It was a nice RDA, I think, if I remember correctly. It was a nice RDA. It was just a really small, cramped-up build deck. It got a little bit on the hot side, but I used to love the Mad Hatter series of RDAs. I actually still have mine. I have mine up here somewhere, my Mini Mad Hatter. Have you found my pancreas yet? No, I didn't know you lost it. What am I vaping on now? I was vaping on the XL right now. Oh, this box right here? This is the box that I do not recommend to anyone, but yet I always use it. The DNA 200 by Vapor Lips. If you're wondering why I use it, but why I don't recommend it, you gotta watch my video. Let's see. What else? Hey, Mark, please shout out my channel. I can't shout channels out unless I watch them first, because if they're like lousy channels or they're really shitty channels, I don't want to be shouting out like a horrible channel. So I'll be happy to check your channel out. And if it's a pretty cool channel, I'll be happy to shout it out. This or the Limitless RDTA Plus in flavor and clouds, please. Well, I don't know. It really depends. If you're more for rebuilding, if you much prefer a rebuildable, I say go with the RDTA Plus. If you're looking for the option to go from a sub-ohm tank to a rebuildable, then this is a good idea. I mean, it really depends. I think this is more of a sub-ohm tank with the option of having a rebuildable section. See, personally for me, I'm not really that big of a fan of sub-ohm tanks that have rebuildable sections. I'm the type of person where I use a sub-ohm tank when I want to use a sub-ohm tank, and if I want a rebuildable, I'm going to use an RTA. I'm not going to use a sub-ohm tank that has an RBA section. Just for me, because I lose parts, I lose pieces, and I just prefer a sub-ohm tank that just, dedicated to being a sub-ohm tank. And if I want a rebuildable, I'll use an RTA. I won't use a sub-ohm tank with an RBA section in it. So if I wanted to rebuild, I would probably grab the Limitless Plus. If I want a sub-ohm tank, I would go with the XL. That's how I would personally do it. But everyone's different. So how does the XL compare to the Azeroth? I haven't tried that one yet, so I could not comment. What do I think of the Rafael X? Check out the review, Jacob. You missed it. Yeah, the paint job on the Mad Hatter, you are right, Sid, does not hold up in ultrasonic cleaners. Do not toss it into your ultrasonic cleaner because the paint will come right off. It's been so long since I reviewed and used that RDA, I can barely remember it. Juice reviews. You got your own OW? I'm not. You got your own? I'm not sure what that means, Graham. Let's see. Anything else? Thank you, Young Track 8799. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You didn't answer the question. What would you rate the Mini Mad Hatter on a scale of 1 to 10? With what is out now, I don't know. I hate rating stuff on a scale. I don't know. Maybe a 7? I'd give it probably a 7. The full size one, I'd probably give it an 8. Well, yeah, maybe about an 8, 7.5. But yeah, I guess a 7's about right. Watch my video. I think in my video, I tell you guys what I thought of it. All right. Yeah, when you can't taste your juice when you're sick, that really does suck. But luckily, I'm not that sick yet. I can still taste my juice. Thank God. But when that happens, it really sucks. Have you tried the VGod RDTA yet? No, it's sitting right here in front of me. I have not built on it yet. No, I have not tried that one yet. I did try. Oh wait, the Azeroth. That's the one. Isn't that the one from Coil Art, right? That's the one from Coil Art. The Azeroth. I believe it is. I did use that one. I threw it into my ultrasonic cleaner and it fucked all the paint up. Kind of disappointed about that. But I was building on it and the post screws are a little too small. So building on it was kind of a pain. Even though it's a nice looking RDTA and it puts off a good vape, I didn't like the fact that it can't hold up in my ultrasonic cleaner, and I don't like the post screws. They're too small. So when you try to fit a big build in there and you unscrew the screw too far, it pops out. So, yeah, I should be doing the review on that hopefully this week, but I don't know. I'm kind of torn between that one if I like it or not. Any other questions? Let's see. There was a question I seen. What are you most excited for that is coming out? I'm excited for the new Yeehee mods. What is it? Not the Q class, the G class. I forgot the names of them, but two new mods coming out. The SX Mini ones. I'm excited about the Tree Box Plus, the Dual 18650 Tree Box. I'm excited for the touchscreen smoke mod, which is the G-Priv, I think. I forget all these names. I'm excited about that. I'm also excited about... what else am I excited about? That's coming out. I don't know. I think that's it for now. Oh, the Lost Vape Squonk Box. And also the 133. I'm excited about that. What's up, Ben? How you doing? What do you think of the Troll V2? Oh, the 25mm is the shit. It's the best. I love it. Best low-cost RDA you can buy. It is the shit. I love that thing. It's an RDA like that just shows you that you don't need to have an expensive, glorious, featured-rich RDA that have really good flavor and clouds. That thing is like, what, 25, 29 bucks? And it's awesome as hell. Is Mike Vapes a... Wait. I believe he is, Scott. He will have a show tonight. I think he does one every Monday. Do you like the Recoil RDA? Joanne D. Ambrosa, you got to watch my video on that. I did like it, but it wasn't for my style of vaping because it was a little too small. The diameter was too small. It was only like 18 point something millimeters, 20 to 18 point millimeters in diameter, way too small for me. And I kind of grew out of the whole 4-post design. I'm more into the Goon Velocity style now. Oh, let's see. Can you use it now? Can I use what now? What do you want me to use right now? I'm trying to keep up with chat here. It's hard, guys, to keep up with chat, but somebody wants me to use something. Mark, did you ever try the Boxer mods? The new one with the new Yeehee board looks badass. No, I have not gotten any of the Boxer mods. Never gotten one of them. Will I purchase one in the future? Maybe, but at this point in time, I don't have any Boxers. Are you looking into the Goblin V3? Yeah, they were supposed to send me that a while ago, but I haven't got it yet. So I don't know if they forgot, if it got lost, or if it's actually in transit. I'm not sure, but it looks really cool. I'm really curious to try it. Smoke X Cube 2, I just bought it. Any reviews coming up? Is that the new vibrating one? The new Plus or whatever, Ultra, whatever it's called? I'm still using mine, if that's the one you're talking about. The review should be up probably in a week or so. What else we got here? Have a great day, Tenacious Texas Vapes. If you respond, first name is fine. Has a lawsuit been put in so reviewers can do giveaways again? I'm a manner of a stay on the degree until... I have no idea. We covered this last night on the show. I'll try to go through it one more time. I'll be real quick. But the giveaway thing, nobody knows what the deal is. Nobody. Like, even some of the top dogs have no idea how the giveaways work. So, I think what the plan is each reviewer is going to do their giveaways differently. Some reviewers are going to just continue on saying giveaway like I'm doing. I'm just still doing giveaways. What the hell? Other reviewers are going to call them gifts. Other reviewers are going to stop doing giveaways. Other reviewers are going to hand out coupon codes. Other reviewers are going to charge a certain percentage for the giveaway. Everyone's doing it completely differently until something happens. If something happens, let's say I'm doing a giveaway and one day I get a notice in the mail that says the FDA has found something out that I'm doing giveaways and I'm getting fined for it, or let's say YouTube pulls down a video, then I'm going to notify all the reviewers and let them know, hey, I was doing giveaways and this is what happened. So just to let you guys know, you might want to stop doing giveaways. So we're all going to kind of work together, and if anything happens, we're going to let everybody know. But as of now, I mean, nothing's going... I mean, I honestly don't think nothing's going to happen. But as you see, Rip Trippers, he never puts giveaway in the title of his videos. Like, he's never done that before, really. But his past couple videos, it's been giveaway, giveaway, giveaway. So I don't know if he's doing that just to pull in the crowd, or if he's doing that to slap the FDA in the face, or if he's doing that because he knows he could still do giveaways. Whatever the case may be, I'm not sure, but I'm still doing giveaways until something actually happens. Then I'll stop doing them. But I don't see anything changing. I don't know. There are so many questions with the regs going on, and no one knows the answers to them, not even the FDA themselves. So I think everyone's going to do what they want to do up until something happens. When a shop gets fined for something, when a shipment gets pulled, when something happens, I think people are going to start telling other people, hey, I got a fine today for $500 because I showed this dude how to build a coil, so you better watch out. Or, hey, I got a shipment, seized in China, blah, 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 blah. So that's what I think people are going to start doing, is just doing business as usual. And then when something happens, we kind of let everyone know what happened. Does the XL fit on the RX 200? Most definitely. Most definitely. If you want to see what it looks like, I will show you, but yeah. 25 millimeter, so 25 millimeter looks good on the RX. 25 is pretty much the... Whoa, wait a minute here. Is the max. Not that many... Oh, wait, there we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 6 turns. But yeah, there we go. Comes right to the edge right there. Any more, and it would hang off, but it comes right to the edge. Julie, yeah, I mean, you can call it vape forward, you can call it giveaway, you can call it gifting. It really doesn't matter what you call it. If they want to stop it or put an end to it, they're gonna do it regardless. So honestly, I don't think it matters what you call it. If they want to stop it, they're gonna stop it. But honestly, I mean, I'm gonna carry on as usual. I'm gonna carry on as usual. That's just how it's gonna be. And we'll see what happens. And I think a few other reviewers are doing the same thing. They're carrying on as usual. But a few other reviewers have a lot more to lose, so they're going to be careful about what they do and what they say, because they have a lot on the line. All right. So, are you going to be doing a review on the Faro dripper? Yes, I will be doing a review on that soon. So much stuff here, so hard to get everything done. Like, everyone's such in a hurry. But yeah, I'm going to do my best to try to get things out. This is why I do the live thing, because the live review or the live look, it's so much quicker. Even though I'm spending like half hour to an hour doing this, it takes me a good 5 to 7 or 8 hours to do a full review, to edit it, do all the artwork, and all the other crazy nonsense that goes along with it. So the live look thing, live review is just so much faster, but a lot of people don't like the whole live review because it's too amateur, you know, there's no editing, you see all the mess ups and everything else, so you gotta, I do a little bit of both to make everybody happy. Will it have too much overhang for a Nano 1R Steam? No idea what that is. I'm confused. I have both the HPRIV and the IPv400. In my opinion, the IPv400 is better. Yes, I agree with you there, Rican. But the IPv6, 6X or 6, whatever they're calling it, this is the shit right here. These are awesome. I got a 25 millimeter Ghost on there, and still it could probably fit a 28, maybe a 27, no overhang. But the screen on the 6 is beautiful as opposed to the 400. Shut up about the Mini Mad Hatter, Dago Vapes. Are we going on about the Mini Mad Hatter still? I hope not. Yeah, just go watch the video. Watch the video. I think it's more how one represents or presents the giveaway. I guess the FDA. Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own thing about, you know, how it's going to work. You just got to wait and see. That's the only way to do it. Just do it, wait and see. And if you have too much on the line and you're too worried about something happening, then just don't do giveaways. You know? Yes, Dual 18650. This is a tiny Dual 18650 mod right here. This thing is small. Could you deep throat the big German, please? Giz, I'm sorry, but I'm not deep throating anything today because my throat is killing me. I want to see the new Smoke Ultra. Is that the X Cube, right? You're referring to? I got one right here. Nope, wait, hold on. I got one right here. It's not really much different. I turned the lights off and the vibrating feature off. I mean, it's a little bit smaller, but it kind of all remains the same as the original one. The vibrating feature, it gives you a little vibrating feedback when you change the settings, when you fire the mod, when you get an error on the screen. But I disabled all that because it kind of just probably kill your battery. But one thing they did improve on, I'll tell you this, is the battery door on this thing is like rock solid now. You remember on the previous one you were able to play with the battery door? This one, the magnets are so strong, it's actually hard to get the battery door off. We've got these big old Mama Jama magnets on the top right there, and this thing is just rock solid. Do you make your own e-liquid? No, Maria, I do not. I don't have time to make my own liquid. I would like to do DIY in the future, but at the moment, no, I do not. It is much cheaper. It is the way to go. But you got to have a lot of time in order to do it. I just don't have time at the moment. Any news about the new avocado? Hopefully they don't come out with a new one, because I hated the original. Ugh. Best DNA mod out at the moment? Oh god, that's gonna be a different opinion. That's gonna be an opinion. For me, it's gonna be the Triad and the Boss 3000 at the moment. These two have been my all day users right here. I've been loving them. But that's gonna vary depending on who you ask. But for me, yeah. How big of a tank can you fit on there? On what? The Ultra? Let's see where the Ultra go. I lost it already, and I just put it down. The Ultra. I got a 25 on here at the moment, and it comes right to the edge on the front. So I'm going to say 25. Anything over a 25, it's going to overhang on the front right there. Let's see. Anything else? There's a 400 watt quad 18650 smoke mod coming out. Is there? Seriously? That's pretty insane if there is. Did you get the Mason dump tank in for review? Bill, I did not. No, I did not. Was that it for questions? I think that's it. What's the best RDTA 25 at the moment? For me, I think the RDTA, for me, I'm going to say the Limitless Plus. What's the pros and cons of using a DNA device, say, over a RX200? Oh, that's... I don't want to get into it now. That's a long question. Do you think it's worth upgrading to the new DNA 250? I have the DNA 200. I don't know the features on the DNA 250 yet. If all they did was just bump up the wattage, then I don't see a reason to upgrade. But if it's a completely different chip with different features, then it might be worth upgrading. But I do not know the specifics on it yet. Mark, why don't you like the avocado? I dislike RDTAs to where I have to shove the cotton down the wicking hole. I cannot stand RDTAs like that. When the Limitless Plus came out and you were able to remove that ring and just put your wicks down, but that's one of the reasons I can't stand it. There's another reason. I think it was the fill hole. Either it lacked a fill port or it had an annoying fill port or had that little lever. I don't know. Every time I used it, even when I reviewed it, I just did not like it. When I was at the Vape Expo in Chicago working with Geek Vape, they handed me a tank to use while I was there, and they handed me the avocado. I'm like, oh my god, seriously? Yeah, it was horrible. I mean, everyone's different. Everyone has their own opinion. If you like it, you like it. If you love it, you love it, you know? But just for me, the way I vape, the way I build, and everything else, I just didn't like it. Mark, I've been sub-ohming a low. Want to get to mouth to lung and buy a K-Fun. Your thoughts? K-Fun V5 all the way. You will not regret it. I guarantee you. K-Fun V5 is the shit. What? If you want, yeah, K-Fun V5 definitely. What else? I think it's it, right? What about the RX200 upgrade? Is there a good reason? To the 200S? No, there's no reason. Unless you want that bigger screen. Can you help me understand the difference between series and parallel? Okay, I'll try to make this quick. When you're running two batteries in series, if you have a box mod that's series, you're doubling the voltage. So you got two 4.2 volt batteries. So you're going to have 8.4 volts going to your atomizer. So you're going to have to build really high. The milliamp hour remains the same. So if you have a 2000 milliamp hour battery, even though you're still using two batteries, it's going to be 2000 milliamp hours. So you're not going to get an increase in battery life. If you're running two batteries, and also the amperage remains the same. So for instance, you're using a 4.2 volt 18650, that's 20 amps, that's 2000 milliamp hour. It's still a 20 amp battery, it's still 2000 milliamps. The only difference is you double the voltage. So it has a lot more power pushing to the atomizer. If running in parallel, the milliamp hour doubles. So if you got 2000 milliamp hour battery, it doubles to 4000, so you get longer battery life. You only get 4.2 volts. You don't get double the voltage. And the amperage, you get a bump. You get an increase in amperage. It doesn't double the amperage. So if you're using two 20 amp batteries, it's not 40 amps. It's more like 30 amps. So, yeah, that's the difference between parallel and series. Okay. I think it's going to be it, guys. I think that is going to be it. All right, yeah, that's going to be it. We could sit here for like 5 hours and answer questions, but I got to get on to the next one. I got another video coming up later this evening, another live look on another sub-ohm tank that I need to get done. But I want to thank everyone for hanging out. And once again, guys, make sure you comment in the comment section and to enter the giveaway. And other than that, I'll announce the winner on the show Sunday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you can't watch the show live, you can always watch the replay to find out if you won. And that's it. That is it. I'm looking at chat. I gotta just look away from chat. All right, I'm looking away. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you guys later. And that's it. Bye-bye, everybody. I gotta find the button. Hold on, let me find it. Oh, there it is. Bye.